Whoop,
Whoop whoop!
Right-
It's a son
right
of the
on time.
police.
Yeah, definitely
We
on
are
time.
always on time on these sessions. God damn. Always on time.
Very assiduous.
Is there a time to start?
Yeah, that it is.
Do we
No.
have a start time?
We do.
Do we?
What is time, really?
Yeah.
What even is starting? Are we always started? Haven't we always ended? Who can say
Don't-
when things start and when they end?
Don't end it.
Where the day flows?
Mm-hmm.
So.
You said the sentence. Don't worry. It was another entry for the list of GM.
I didn't get it. I'm gonna
Also didn't get it.
ignore
Who
that.
can say?
Who can say?
No.
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 Were you doing at the rhythm of Tell Me Why?
No.
It sounded
So.
like it.
Do you guys want to do a quick recap of the previous session?
Yeah, sure.
Sure.
Why not?
Let's see. I try to be somewhat brief, but we did a number of things. We started with Robert going to. We said where we were going first off. Robert went off to talk with the guards, try to see if they had seen anything, because he had asked them to set a perimeter around the library and to take the Mr. Goodhelm and his wife to the hospital. So he goes and talks to the guards. He learns a number of new victims and also sets up escort to take him to the slum side of town, with the prospective chance of finding a bit of dragon blood or where the dragon attacked. Meanwhile, Avaris and Erkin went to Mr. Amberbloom's house. He spoke to Vanessa, found out that Mr. Amberbloom is out and about taking care of the funeral arrangements, and we go to meet him at the funeral home to talk with him. In this, we try to ask some questions about the library as well, and the librarian, etc. Mr. Amberloom is having some troubles because, well, paperwork. He would like to talk with Hazes, but Hazes hasn't been around. We then, after talking to Mr. Amberbloom, we are set out to go to Mr. Wellevares. This changes back to Robert, who is going to the brothel and talk with Missy Dawson there.
Phrasing.
But it's the technical term that was the establishment you visited. And he gets some more information about other people affected and causes a bit of eyebrow raising on the people around when he mentions the name of the owner, or well, the person who comes by to pick up the cash at least. After this, yes, he also goes to the house of that other employee that was missing today, her boyfriend. Has a very nice, pleasant talk. Anyway, after this, we go to Mr. Valadares, who very curiously does not know about the library, and there is a whole confusion there because he is under the impression that there is a butcher's shop where we say the library is. And we then go back to the alchemist shop to try to find out, to ask the alchemist if there is any substitute for dragon's blood for the potion.
Yeah.
And this is the overview, I guess. There's also the names of the people that were victims of the Demeter the previous night. But yeah.
Overall, that's yeah. Also, Robert went to the slums to investigate the other lady, one of the victims, plus get dragon blood.
Did you actually find any there?
No, we just we
Okay,
ended
you
with
arrived
the
at the farms.
adding there
Okay, yeah.
with my escort and my escort.
Aha.
Wait, remind me again, who were you going to check up on?
Her name was
Grace?
Grace?
Grace. Yeah, Grace.
Okay, just making sure that my notes are correct. Okay. You were going to visit Grace while they were looking for the alchemist thing. Where's the alchemist? Here. Okay. So far my notes are incomplete, but it's good enough. I'll work on it.
Isn't that what really matters? That it's good enough.
For me, it's good enough.
So I have a few questions to ask you guys before we start.
No.
Oh no. Let me just open. Where is...
You haven't
Here.
done this in a while.
I haven't.
Very true.
But now my notes are all in one place, so let me start with Robert.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna ask you a deep question. What is Robert's vision on death, since he is not religious? What do you think happens after you die?
Oh god, my throat. Apparently what happens, it's pretty obvious. Somehow you're eaten by a fish. It's a bit sad. I have to explain you what happens when it's so clearly that happens. So
you go on a boat, you fall off, and you get eaten by a fish. That's what happens when you die.
yeah, exactly. That's exactly what happens when you die. Yeah, Robert. Yeah, when you die, you just go to another realm. It's pretty scientific. Everybody knows that.
Okay,
You go
but
to the...
considering your whole life, or... Well, yeah, your whole life you've been training to deal with these outsiders. What is your opinion, what is your thought in whatever realm you go to being one where these outsiders exist? And you are the outsider now?
Yeah, I mean, the issue with outsiders is them, being outside of their plane. If they're in their plane, I mean, yeah, it's annoying I have to be one, but I mean, I was not the one that died. I did not mean to die on purpose, so I think it's understandable.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully they think the same.
So it's your issue is not with outsiders, it's with them being...
Yeah, being
in the
coming
material
to,
plane.
Yeah, visiting our plane and meddling in our affairs without a proper justification.
So Robert is a fan of segregation.
Oh god.
What have you done?
We're
not ready for racist. Robert.
So, Avaris, I have a similar question for you.
Oh,
but you already kind of know what awaits you. But my question to you is, since your soul is kind of a timeshare, what do you expect to happen should you die now? Considering there's lots of interests from different parties.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Eternal damnation. That's my expectation, honestly.
And
Not gonna lie.
If you don't die, are you looking to rid yourself of eternal damnation? Or have
Yeah,
you just accepted that's your future?
No, I have a plan. There's a plan.
There is a plan?
There's a plan. There's a plan. Of course
What is
there's a
it?
plan.
What is that plan?
What do you mean, what is the
The
plan?
plan is to improvise.
The plan? No, there's an actual plan for it. So,
Of course there is.
I'm joking.
there is a path to usurping / inheriting the realm from my deity. That's step 1.
Oh, what? Step 1, kill God.
Then
Step 1, become the lord of infernal plane of some description.
That's step
Okay,
1.
that's the easy
of course.
part. Okay, what's the hard part?
That's the easy part, exactly.
The hard part is not being seduced by the succubus.
You failed that already, I think.
Yeah, but
I'm sure.
in the future, you know, I have to wean myself off her.
You have to what?
So, phrasing.
Wean.
Ween.
It's a wean.
W-E-E-N. I believe it's double E.
N. Yeah. It's like
Jimamar.
Well, Jimamar, exactly. The phrasing is incredible, actually. The translation
Yeah,
is
that's why
better.
that's it phrasing.
Remind me again how powerful is your deity again? Your
Yes.
It's okay. I don't think we have a objective scale of power for my deity, or for many other deities. Actually.
you have described him as something. I looked
Yes,
through your
but
notes
you've
and
given
I couldn't find your
You've
description.
given more
of him.
information about how powerful he is.
I don't think anyone else other than you two maybe
Yeah.
know of this. Care to share with the class?
Yes. So my deity is the owner of an infernal plane, as far as I know. But apparently, in the big demon hierarchy, he's not placed that high. See, when I accidentally summoned a demon from a book.
Mm-hmm.
And the impression that I got was that my deity wasn't that powerful, actually. In Demon Lord terms. He's like a mid-boss at best.
Middle management of hell.
Exactly.
Aren't all middle managers like that?
Yeah, that's the joke here.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Okay. Is that why you think you can take him on?
I can take him. Nah, I'd win.
You can out Karen the patron.
I do.
I'd win.
Okay. Okay. In looking through my notes, I also have something I need to remind you that I think you might have forgotten at some point. Do remember that you cannot cast Cure Light Wounds for the next 6 days.
Yes, I know.
Okay.
I have more healing
he
spells.
forgot.
No worries.
He forgot Cure Light Wounds.
No worries.
Is that it?
He forgot Cure Light Wounds.
Yes. But I have more healing spells. Don't worry.
At least it's only for a week. Well, considering the speed that's.
There's more healing spells.
Never mind.
So,
For the foreseeable future.
my question for Durkin is... You have these two fine folks.
Sorry, what did you say?
Fine folks.
Okay.
Considering that you've kind of latched onto them and they are the only people that you know of, or the only people within reach that are from the tournament and from trying to find a way back to the mainland. How do you feel about losing connection with them? As in them dying?
Yes. Yeah, Derkin would be quite, well, not sure how strongly affected, but he would be quite a bit affected, and if nothing else, there is a slight sense of responsibility in the sense that they got caught when trying to help execute Derkin's plan, which makes it worse.
Okay. You feel partially responsible should they die.
A bit.
I wasn't thinking so much on sentimental part towards them. I'm thinking more in the sense of you're kind of going to be alone in trying to get back.
In this bullshit.
Or in the tournament, because you haven't gotten a message from any of the organizers in like a week.
Yes.
Or a week and a half, I think.
I mean, yeah, that's going to be a bit weird with or without them. That there is no
With
contact
or
from the other side.
them.
Let's.
Bro.
But I mean, in that sense, none of the other participants well, first that there were more participants out there, so there might be some way to find more.
They are. But you know, Jellic is somewhere in the forest.
We don't know. Yes, we don't know exactly what happened to him, right? And just running into the forest is not auspicious.
Well, you know he left for. Omen. You know he left for his own safety.
Yes, because he was afraid of Razas, if I recall correctly.
Yep.
But in the same vein, he wouldn't know that he's not currently around. So why would he just return after 1 day or 2? He could, but the thing is, yes, it would be a bit lonely to try to find a way back, and considerably less. Well, it would feel like there are less avenues because other people could have other information or have had different things to say about what happened so far. But that would be a bridge to be crossed then.
Okay. Wait, why did this thing organize this way? No, go the other way. Oh, okay, never mind. It's because you have the boar statue. That's why it's pulling you all the way to the other side. Okay. Whoops. Okay. I was not aware that you felt so responsible for their death.
I don't want to make it sound like it's extremely, but partially.
Well, yeah, you feel some guilt, at least. Would you have wanted to do the plan differently if you had the chance? If you knew what you were up against? Is there anything you would have changed?
It's difficult to say because, well, during that bit there was no further communication possible, so other than whatever you do, don't get hit forehead. But there is no immediate fix to what happened in the plan because you still want to get him distracted. Actually, never mind that. It was part of the reason there's some guilt also is that not only did this happen, the payout was not that large. Yes, okay, we had enough information to restart the library, but so far that doesn't seem to have been that much. Which contributes a bit.
Okay, but given... If you knew what was going to happen and you could turn the clock back, you wouldn't have done anything differently? With knowing what you know now.
Just perhaps making it clear the power level that's being handled here. But in general, I don't know how. Because it feels like there's nothing really. It's literally one touch kill.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that actually, if you go to see the numbers, it's because they were also not particularly lucky with the damage roll, but that's out of game knowledge. So the only thing to do would have been to completely avoid, and that would be no information gain at all, and he would just have taken his stuff and left.
Yeah. So there is no way around the plan that you made.
No clear good solution to have prevented this.
Okay. Moving here. What do you guys want to start with? Who wants to start? Should we start with wait, what is her name again? Guards.
Grace?
Yes. With Grace, sure. Or do you want to start with the Alchemist?
Either way is fine by me, honestly.
Either way is fine.
I'll let you pick one.
Sure, we can start with Grace.
Yes, I was going to say Grace. Okay. Because we had time at the end last time. It ended in the Alchemist, if I'm not mistaken.
I don't remember exactly. I wanted to know which one you guys had more suspense of knowing the answer to. So, Robert, you and your escorts are on your... Well, you arrive at Grace's place, which is... Go here. Well, you are going towards that place. The once really clean and bustling town that you have grown accustomed to, because it is the first time you are in the slums, and this is also very counter to what you're used to in your upbringing. You are, after all, had a very sheltered upbringing, despite what you're training to do. You notice that the people in this part of town are not so active, if that's the word. Like you don't see people just walking around the street and engaging in commerce. You see more people clumped up in groups in dark corners of alleyways. You see people like laying down on the street, just sleeping on the floor. You see you have a feeling that although when you look, no one's looking at you, you have a strange feeling that everyone's looking at you. From the corner of your eye, you sense someone's looking, but when you look, they either turn their head before you could look, or... Yes, you have a constant feeling that you are being watched.
Sorry.
Okay.
I was going to break out in song.
Why?
You don't know the song?
Which one?
Oh, yeah.
I've got a feeling that someone's watching me.
Okay.
Always feels like someone's watching me.
I feel like we will eventually pretend songs exist just to mess with Jim.
Oh, that's great.
We the next session, before the session, we plan some fun things, and yeah, we all go into a song, and James is like, "Oh no, now I can't say this," and it's not the song at all.
No, I have to know what the song is to believe that. You need to make a YouTube video, have that video hit like 100k views, of a fake song, and then I'll think it's real.
Yeah.
Because at that point, it is a real song. I should have a counter on the whiteboard, which is days since sessions since someone sung during the session.
Okay, either way, sorry. Prior to Abarish destroying gameplay.
Tension.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yes, you get the feeling that everywhere you go, you are being observed.
Okay.
As you pass by, you also hear. Well, roll me a perception.
Okay. Rolling.
Maybe you don't hear anything.
You do hear something, but I want to know how much you hear.
It's not opening though, right? Yeah, it's not opening my thingy.
Your
Fine.
character sheet?
Yeah, wait, it opened now.
No.
Perception.
Push. Very perceptive of you.
So, as you're passing by these people that are clumped up in groups in alleyways, you hear them whispering to each other. You can very faintly make out why are the guards here? What are they doing? You notice that people are talking about, well, your presence here in this part of town.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So, like I said, there's people slouched down on the floor, sleeping. There's trash all over the place. It's a very messy place. As you approach Grace, what do you assume to be Grace's place, as Macy walks in front of you all and starts turning towards one of the buildings.
Mm-hmm.
You suddenly feel the guards that are to your right. They shift quickly, and you can only turn to see that there was someone who was trying to push past the two guards to try to reach you. And you look at his face, and you can see that his eyes are completely rolled back behind his skull as he's flailing frantically, and the guards have to hold him down and push him down.
What the fuck?
This person starts foaming at the mouth as well as he's twitching on the floor. It's a what?
Okay. What is happening with this?
One of the other guards just grabs your arm and like tugs you towards the building where Macy is going. Don't worry about these people. They're all drugged up.
See? Fence zombie.
Sorry, what did you say? Sorry.
Fence zombie.
Fence.
Way too active for a fence zombie.
Fentanilo crocodilo.
Sorry, not brain rot at this time. Not
What
brain
the
rot.
fuck is that?
No brain rot at this
Let's
time.
not
please.
derail, please.
I don't even think that's actual brain rot. I don't know, but my
But
raid
it sounds
people,
like it.
it does.
See, you just did what Abari was suggesting earlier with the songs. But
Yeah,
it was
but GM this time.
So
Yes.
he can. Because he's the GM.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yes, he is
Anyway.
tugging you towards the door where Macy is.
Okay. But what is happening with these people?
Oh, like I just told you, they're on drugs. They're thieves. They're thugs. What do you expect them to be doing? Why do you think people rob?
Okay.
We're getting deep into socioeconomics. Interesting.
Yeah.
Jokes aside, sounded a bit like rabies.
Yep. It does look a little bit like rabies. I'm not gonna lie.
Is that in character?
No. I'm unsure that Robert knows what rabies is.
Okay. But yes, this ragged man is on the floor convulsing as the two guards hold him down.
Isn't there anything we can do to help them?
Listen here, kid. It's a big town, and you're not gonna save all of them. Like, what do you expect to do? You? By yourself?
I mean, there must be something we can do. But for now, we should go find Grace. Right, Macy?
You turn to Macy. She's like banging on the door, trying to get some kind of response.
If you stop, she's banging.
Banging on the door, waiting for some kind of response as she's yelling out Grace.
Grace, yeah.
Yes. Yelling out for Grace.
Makes sense.
I forget what voice I had for Macy.
Southern.
It was a southern one, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was.
Hold on a second. I needed 2 seconds to practice.
Howdy, partner.
Howdy, partner.
Alright.
Howdy.
It looks like Grace isn't responding. Maybe she's not here?
Yeah, and she's not
Maybe
at work,
she's asleep.
and she's not with her boyfriend. Yeah, seems reasonable, indeed.
Wait, hold on a second. Are you sure she wasn't with Wallace?
Yeah, pretty sure.
You know, that man usually lies. Are you...
Yeah.
What did he tell you?
He hasn't seen her in a while. Wait, sorry. Yeah, out of character. I saw the episode, but I don't 100% remember. He said she was not there, and he was with someone at the time. Yeah, I mean,
He said she should be at the whorehouse because she's a
Yeah.
whore.
yeah, exactly. Makes sense.
Well, if you're sure.
Around me, is there like anyone else, or?
Well, around you look around, you see that the man that was convulsing has like completely stopped. One of the guards is putting his fingers up to this person's neck just to check for a pulse.
Okay.
And he's like shaking his head as the guards stand up and walk back towards you. The other people around, they all seem to have their backs turned whenever you look at them.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, no one is paying attention to... Well, everyone's paying attention to you. No one's looking at you when you look at them. Let's put it that way.
Okay. Okay. There's no like homeless person or anything. Like no one I could actively try to
Ask?
Yeah, but
You
I mean,
could, but
okay. The house is locked. We knocked. There was no one in there, right?
no one answered.
Okay, so skeleton key time. I opened the door.
Do you need to roll something?
No, I think it's auto works. It's skeleton key Pathfinder.
I think it's a roll and it either works or it doesn't, right?
Many dialogue. Skeleton. You use a disabled device bonus of +10 rather than your own total. You cannot take 10. Yeah, you're right.
You only
If
get one
if-
roll.
Yeah, if it fails, I cannot try it again. Okay, so slash roll 2020.
Plus 10.
Don't you have divisible device?
Nope. Why would I have a disabled device when I have a skeleton key?
Because your roll was a 3.
Yeah, +10. A 13. On the door in the slums. What kind of security do you think the slums have? And this is me prepping GM to say that I opened the door easily.
This is me prepping to say that, well, you walk
No.
up to... you walk up to this door. Just by the state in which the door is, as you get closer, you're pretty sure that if you were to try to shove your whole body up against it, you would break this door, considering the poor condition it's in. Nonetheless, not wanting to be a vandal, you take out your key just to check if it works on this lock. As you put the key in and you turn, you feel absolutely no resistance, almost as if there was like no mechanism inside. But you do manage to turn the key and unlock the door.
Okay.
This is to say, you could have probably picked this lock even not knowing how to.
You just blow through the keyhole and it just automatically sets the pin.
You know those fake videos where people put a hole in the tennis ball and then push it against the lock? Something like that.
Yeah, I see.
But yes, you do unlock the door.
Okay. Macy, do you want me to go in front?
I don't feel okay going into someone's home like this.
Maybe
Grace?
one of the guards should go first.
Okay, I go with one of the not sleepy guards. I let the sleepy guard be behind with Macy. It was 3 guards, right?
3 guards, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, I take one. Macy is here with 2.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yep. I was gonna say you try to open this door. The door is like coming off the hinge a bit, so it's scraping along the floor as you push it. So there's some resistance to get it in.
Lol.
So you scrape the door along the bottom. You look down and you see that there are marks where the door has been scraping for a long time. As the floor is completely worn out where the door rotates. Looking up, however, this is a small house, so it's like just one room, and what you see is a woman laying down on a couch.
Okay. And that's right after we open the door, or what is it?
On the other side of the room, there is a woman laying on the floor, on the couch, which is visible from the door.
Okay. I start calling by Grace. Grace.
This person is unresponsive. Her arm is like falling off of the couch, you know, as her body is a little bit contorted in a definitely not comfortable sleeping position.
Okay. I cautiously advance and try to. I mean, I try. I'm trying to be aware of my surroundings.
Mhm.
Do I see like any sign of the the Demeter thingy? Any of that black goo thingy or anything like that?
Give me a perception and then give me a heal.
Perception heal.
As you're looking around to see if there's any signs in the room itself, and you're trying to figure out if this person is okay.
Robert, in 4 rolls, none was above a 10? Damn.
The perception was.
Perception
No,
was.
it was a 7. Oh, it was a 17, sorry. Yeah, you're right.
That's the bonus, the +7.
Yeah, sorry.
So, in trying to pay attention to your surroundings, you don't see anything that calls to your attention. You're more drawn towards this person that is very clearly in an uncomfortable position. If they were awake, they would probably not be in that position.
Yeah, makes sense. Yep, I approach and I try to understand what's happening to her.
As you do this, the guard that did come with you is starting to look around the room to see if there were any signs of anything else. Any signs of struggle, any signs of... So, you approach this person. They are completely out. The eyes shut. They do appear to be breathing very slightly. Upon further inspection, you notice that there are hand marks around this person's neck. Her arm is also severely bruised in several places.
Okay. But besides the bruises, it's the same symptoms that we saw with the previous ones, right? She's like in a comatose state that, does not wake up.
You can try to wake her up.
Okay.
But I didn't get it. Is she still alive?
Yeah, she
barely breathing.
Yeah, very faint breathing.
Because the description I was hearing sounded like a setup for something not necessarily Demeter related.
Wait.
Bloody murder.
Can I still heal? I don't think so. No, I've spent all the healing. I don't have any healing on me though. We should take her to the hospital. So,
You hear Macy shouting from outside. Is everything alright in there?
I bring Macy in, and I ask her if this is in fact Grace.
Oh, as soon as you step away and she can see Grace, she immediately runs in to Grace's side. As she starts like rubbing her hands against her face and like brushing her hair away. Grace, what happened to her? She grabs her shoulders and tries to shake her awake.
Careful. She, I mean, she has clearly bruises. She's not doing fine, and from what I believe, she also has been is happening the same thing that happened to your neighbor.
As you and Macy are talking, the guards that was looking around the place comes back with a broken ashtray.
Mm-hmm.
As he says, well, there were clearly signs of struggle in here. I don't know how old these are, but
yeah,
he points to the table. There's like a chipped corner. There's clothes on the floor, like just spread around the place.
Out of character, does Robert believe that this is related with the Dream Eater, or is just a red herring?
Well, she is not waking up.
That's my point. I mean, what I was thinking as a player is two things happened. So she was beat up, and the Dream Eater came in. Is eating her, but from the point you're trying to come across, I'm starting to think, oh, maybe she's actually just comatose, genuinely. but I'm not sure if that's what you are trying to get to.
What I'm trying to get to is it's not clear.
Okay. There was clearly a fight here. We should take her to the hospital as soon as possible. Macy, would you accompany one of the guards, please, to the hospital with Grace?
Why, of course. A struggle, you say?
There are. I mean, she is clearly bruised. I believe that the creature has been weakened by our encounter yesterday, and it might have been feeding on vulnerable targets. She could have been in the list. I think it's trying to go into shadier areas to try to protect itself.
He grabs Grace's arm, holding it up, like pulling her sleeve back, so you can see the bruises. Oh, you mean these things? Well, like I told you, her and Wallace, their relationship is not the best.
I am aware. It's just not clear what is the reason for current state.
Yeah. Then again, I don't think Wallace would deem himself to come down here.
Yeah, makes sense as well.
Well,
so
let's get her immediate care then.
Yeah. Wait. In the slums, it was Grace,
Yanrick, and Therese.
the young witch at Brawl, and Therese, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Wise Meadow.
Therese Wise Meadow. I asked her. You don't happen to know young witch and Therese Wise Meadow, do you?
I don't believe I've met their acquaintance.
Okay, damn it. Is there anyone you know in the slums that we could ask for help right now?
I'm sorry, dear. I deal more with people on the other side of town.
Okay.
The ones that frequent our establishment, if you will.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Can you take care of Grace for me, please?
Well, I'm gonna need the help of someone to carry her.
Yeah. I ask the sleepy guard to go with her, and as I tell him that, I give him like a gold coin and stealthily, like palm it. and, I say, well, if you remember anything, don't hesitate.
Wait, why are you bribing the guards?
No, I'm not bribing him. I'm just trying to give him an incentive to give me because I drilled him on a lot of questions about the library, and he was like, "I'm grumpy and sleepy," and it's like, yeah, sure, go sleep and have your nighttime and so on, and well, I'm paying you in like if you remember anything.
Okay.
It's not bribing. It's more of like, yeah, thank you. It's a tip. A tip.
You're tipping the guards.
I'm tipping the guards.
What is this, America?
America, fuck you.
Okay. You. Well, in saying this, the other two guards would not be okay with just the two of them going towards the hospital. You would have to accompany them.
Why?
Well, we're not gonna leave a lady alone in a place like this with just one guard who is busy carrying someone.
Oh, okay, got it. I got the issue. How much time do I still have?
How much time do you still have? A little less than half a day.
Okay, so
A bit more than a quarter of a day.
We accompany them into the a good part of the town.
I say that I found it quite funny that you were, for some reason, trying to do a British accent.
Sorry, what?
Who?
Robert, at a certain point,
Oh,
was
yeah.
trying to
What?
do a British accent.
He
Yes.
started to the accent
Yes.
from Macy rubbed off on him, and he
What?
was trying to match.
Yes.
No way.
Yes.
Yeah. Go. You can watch the VOD afterwards.
I'm definitely going to watch the VOD, but don't
You were
believe
doing a
it.
very weird.
A
I'm-
British.
Resembling a British
talk-
accent, yes.
You're talking like this.
But then you had a slight accent, as if you were British.
British,
And it,
but only while you were in character, which is funny.
yes,
Okay.
Just to respond to Macy, basically.
Yeah,
yes.
that is a known social phenomena, which is funny. Where
Okay,
you
never
try to
noticed.
mimic people's accent when you talk to them.
It was very interesting.
Register matching or something like this.
Something like that, yeah. So you're going to accompany them to the, outside the slums.
Yeah. So yeah, that's the idea.
Okay. In the meantime, going to the alchemist. If I recall, one of you stayed outside with
Me.
Adaris. Okay. While Derrican went in. Derrican,
Yes.
you forgot the details where you
I
asked
did
for
omit
something.
most details during the recap. Yes. Basically, we were asking the alchemist if there was any possible alternatives to or substitutes for the dragon's blood,
Mhm.
and he was going to check. And for that, Derkin was going to have to take care of the whole thing that he was trying to do at the time, for which Derkin rolled exceptionally.
Yes. Which you do the transfer seamlessly as you continue to do exactly as he was doing. He does come back from the basement carrying a book. Well, the two books actually. One. No, never mind. It's just one book.
Alright.
Sorry, because the other one is still upstairs with the recipe that is open next to you as you're doing the steps. He puts this book down, and when he does, like, little bits of dust just scatter from where he placed it. He
Curious though, if the book that's open from which he's taking this, what book is it?
You can't say because both your hands are occupied.
Okay.
And you need to do exactly as he said. And the book is open on a specific page.
And
it just has like the instructions on what you're supposed to be doing and for how long and when to put certain ingredients. It's literally the recipe, which both the pages that it is open on is just steps. It's not even like describing what you're trying to do or any conclusion. It's midway through.
Alright.
For reference, you're like on step 17 or something. Like I was saying, he puts this book down on the counter next to where the other one was. These little dusts of particle, he immediately enters a panic as he starts fanning these particles away from what you're doing. As to not mess up the potion. Let's see. Replacing dragon's blood. He opens the book very carefully and slowly so he doesn't blow more dust towards the air. He starts looking through the pages. I should have a book on hand so that I can so that I can
just
do
make flipping sound.
Yes. But I would have to get up and go to the other side of the house to grab a book, and I don't feel like doing that. He stops at one point. You can see that this is... Actually, what languages do you know?
A bunch, actually.
Check. If you
Which do you want?
Yes, you do. You do have Draconic.
Yeah.
Yes. This book is all written in Draconic, as you would expect for replacing Dragon's Blood.
Makes sense.
There is something about substitutes, and it talks about, well, a mixture that you can do with kobold's blood, since they are very distant relatives of dragons.
So they like to keep telling everyone?
Yes. But there is a mixture where you can use their blood plus some other ingredients. Some minerals that you can add to it, in particular. Cassio, do you have access to kobold's blood?
Do you happen to know if there are kobolds nearby?
In this town? No.
Or in the forest, even?
Who knows what's beyond the city walls? Or
I'll take that as a no. Oh. Right. Or the Erkin will, at least.
What about basilisks? Any reptiles you've encountered?
So yes, Derkin is about to mention. I see where this is going. Would Hydra also do?
Hydra. I don't see Hydra on the list, but there is like just a generic other reptiles, but this might have some side effects. Because at that point you are very far from the lineage of dragons. Do you have access to Hydra's blood?
Wouldn't Hydras be closer than basilisks?
Oh no. He opens the book in this one particular page where it's talking about basilisks. Do you perchance read Draconic?
Yes, Derkin knows Draconic.
Okay. He opens in a specific passage talking about basilisks. And from what is written there, how true it is or not is up to your interpretation. But it does say that the magical properties of the of the basilisks makes them closer relatives to dragons than most reptiles.
Oh.
And this is the arcane side of things, not so much the
Yes, the
lineage part of things.
yes, the taxonomic side of things.
Yes. As in, it is easier to replace a dragon just because it has magical properties, which the Hydras aren't even classified in the book. So it would just go into other reptiles. But do you have access to Hydra blood?
Hydra might be... Well, we have found Hydras in the forest. We have not found kobolds or basilisks in the forest so far.
Oh. Well, there doesn't seem to be any, well, non-living creature substitute for dragon blood. You wouldn't happen to know anyone of draconian lineage? Some sorcerer, maybe?
Sorcerer, Derkin is not sure, but do you happen to know of a certain Mr. Welledarish?
His head snaps towards you when you mention this name. Oh, why do you mention this this old bag of bones?
Derkin is not certain of what he is or is not, but he seems to also deal in the arcane and perhaps might be a sorcerer. GM, I actually don't know if there is anything that would be a tell outwardly for us to say one way or the other what he is or isn't.
There would be no tell, no.
Okay, I also assume not, but
especially not having seen any of the combat abilities that might give one away.
Mm-hmm. But okay, well, yeah, Mr. Veladara seems to also be knowledgeable of magic or the arcane. So there is a non-zero chance
as you say this, he rolls his eyes. When you say knowledgeable of the arcane, he rolls his eyes.
Hey, the arcane doesn't really know the details, but there is a chance greater than zero compared to other people that we have met so far.
Is that what he's convinced you of? That he's knowledgeable of the arcanes, is he? Yeah, that old coot doesn't know... That old coot doesn't know alchemy from magic. To him, it's all the same thing.
Oh, so you know each other.
Sorry, I'm breaking because it's like, well, do we have a surprise for you?
Oh, because he's right outside.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves. Yeah, it's just that it was first to get from the tone. We can tell that there is some history. Actually, that would have been a better thing to say. That tone suggests a history between you two.
Well, I wouldn't call it a history. I would just say that someone shows up and he's like, oh, I've reinvented alchemy, and oh, I know about magic, and you read through his thesis and it makes absolutely no sense. Like, and he's the published author. Like,
I sense some resentment.
Reinvented alchemy?
like I said, he says that arcane magic and alchemy is exactly the same thing. It's not exactly the same thing. That coot doesn't know of alchemy from magic.
Deacon could spend a lot of time in the tangents from tangents on this now. Very interesting, and starts there's a danger of Deacon getting a bit distracted and just mindlessly mixing the cauldron and paying attention to the conversation. I don't want to give JM ideas, but
but yes.
But yes.
Well, just because he knows a few people and he has a few bits of gold, that's enough to make him a published author, it seems. Even if his teachings make absolutely no sense.
I have a side thing because how can he be a published author from here? He can't really be in contact with academia to publish in the mainland, can he?
Is that in character?
It wasn't, but maybe I can rephrase it that way. It just wait. Okay, let's see. Wait, how can he publish from here? Does he publish to himself only? He can't publish in the mainland.
Oh no, he's published way many years ago, like before you even came here.
So the reason Derkin brings this name is because we may or may not have asked him about Dragon's Blood.
What, and you mean to tell me he's right outside waiting for me?
Well, that would be something, wouldn't it? Don't go outside.
Completely unrelated. God.
On an unrelated note.
In saying this, he grabs the book he was reading from. He sighs deeply, closes the book, and goes to put it back where it once was. He comes back a little bit later, getting right next to you and getting ready to, well, swap over once again. As he says, well, if he is some kind of draconian heritage, which draconic heritage, sorry, slip of the tongue there. He might prove useful,
But don't go
He's what?
don't go giving him any ideas of coming into my shop and trying to help. If you want your
Well-
friends to live, that is.
Derkin thought best to leave him outside to not risk disturbing you or surprising you. Apparently, that was a better idea than initially thought.
Well, mostly I would be afraid of him coming in here and trying to figure out what the hell we're doing, and then, making a book out of it, and coming up with some mumbo jumbo about arcane magic and being involved in this somehow.
But you say that would his blood directly be usable?
If he is of draconian heritage, then yes. You would need to gather some minerals, though.
Which minerals are we talking about? Would they be hard to obtain?
You would... Let me put this out of character, so that I don't name minerals randomly and have to come up with something on the spot.
Ah, okay. You're doing some made-up stuff.
It is some made-up ingredients. It would be 3 different minerals. They are not uncommon, but you would probably need to dig down a bit.
What sort of meta fetch quest is this?
Let me just get my pickaxe.
It would be two minerals, and sorry, 2 minerals that would be fairly common to obtain anywhere below like 10 meters from the ground. And you could probably, dig a hole and trying to find it. The other mineral, however, is one that being responsible for bioluminescent plants
And fungus?
and fungus.
Guy?
Oh! Wait. Bioluminescent fungus?
Well,
The
yes,
Hydra Cave.
it's
sorry,
it's the ones that these plants absorb when they grow in
It was not in
dark
character, sorry.
places.
The surprise was because of the Hydra Cave.
Yes.
I think the GM did it on purpose. Just so you know.
Yeah, could be. Would collecting it... Okay, but not could be for in character. Would collecting directly bioluminescent fungus suffice to collect this mineral?
Oh, no. But at that point, the fungus itself has already digested this thing, and that's why it glows. It needs to be before that. So, on the rock itself. If you could grab a piece of rock where one of these plants grows, that would be great. And again,
Does the city have a quarry or a mine?
Oh, no, definitely not.
Okay.
As for the other 2, again, I'm sure if you grab a shovel, dig a bit down, and you sift through it, there's a small book. As you transfer the things to him for him to continue, he points with his head. You can take that book over there. It will help you identify minerals.
Thank you. Derkin moves towards the book.
Yeah, it's just like a compendium of rocks. Nothing fancy. Just something to help you identify what you're looking at.
All right.
Nothing fancy. He speaks about rocks like that. How dare he?
This is not the other guy from the other campaign.
I have a friend who would be very upset.
The other guy from the other campaign?
Yeah, the guy that spent hours speaking about rocks.
Yeah. Because someone was like egging him on for some reason.
I wanted to steal something from him, I think.
His hammer, his pickaxe, something like that.
It was something that was worth money. It was like something to see, I think, or a compass, something like that.
But from which campaign?
The
It was
first
Alton.
campaign.
Altan, okay. It was Altan that was trying to do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There was someone that spent hours talking about rocks. Where I was
I
trying
don't
to do it
recall
in
this.
character, and then at some point I'm like, okay, he's gonna keep talking about rocks.
Don't remember that.
I do, it was funny.
Yeah, okay. Compendium. Identify rocks and minerals.
Mechanically, it's a +4 to knowledge nature on
Nature?
identifying rocks.
Okay.
Actually, is nature geology? No, wait. I'm doing
I
the
think
wrong
it's probably
one.
engineering.
Yes. Knowledge is engineering, that's it. Rocks are nature, right?
I mean, no.
I know. It's just my thought process was rocks are nature.
Yeah, the engineering is not the most commonly used word.
It was when it came out in RuneScape.
Let me see, actually. Common usage. Yeah, identify minerals to non-metal is indeed the engineering check.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
the thing.
When you said it, it made sense.
I was just double checking because, you know. Okay, then Derkin has information to pass along, and we'll see what we can get. Thank you very much. Derkin will try to keep Veladara outside of the shop. See you soon.
He nods as he focuses once again on the potion he's working on. And you go outside?
Yes. With my new book.
When you open the door, someone who was up against the door with his ear against the door
Right.
kind of stumbles in a bit towards you, like stumbles onto you and then rights himself up.
Couldn't even stumble out.
No, because the door pulls in.
Yeah. He was leaning onto it.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
Oh wait, I forgot what voice this guy had as well.
You need to keep notes on that as well.
I have somewhere. Hold on. Do I have it for Weladaris?
I was just joking because of your new notes.
No, I actually do
The
have.
alternative.
No, I actually do have voice clips for each person. If I remember where I put them.
Oh, you have a sample for each person.
Yes. Well, not for each person, but
yeah, you might be able to embed those as well. I'm not sure. Would be fun.
True. Hold on. This would be in my Google Drive.
And that was
is
mostly why I
not
was mentioning it.
connected.
Is that you could then embed it on the note for the character. If it works, I don't know if it does, mind you, but actually one potential suggestion for the stream title is the GM started taking actual notes edition.
I can't find my drive. Where is the drive here? Okay. Voice samples. I do not have... Well, Darius. No. No, I don't. Rip.
Yeah, F.
I have Theric, Shadius, Reynard, Neproy, Lexi, and Amberbloom.
You have Shadius. I don't remember Shadius.
What do you mean you don't remember Shady?
I don't remember the voice. That's what I mean.
What do you mean you don't remember?
Okay, I recorded this 5 years ago.
Okay. Perfectly for you to cringe at yourself.
I don't think it's cringe.
It's fine. No. You cringe at yourself because you. Okay, I could have done this. Blah blah. For us, it will be the same because I don't remember.
Fun.
The same way you cringe at your old code. And by old, I mean 2 months ago.
Yes.
By old, I mean you.
Okay. So yes, I don't remember what his voice is like, but I assume it is something posh.
Somewhat, at least, I think so.
Somewhat posh. Wait. Sorry, one of my cats heard something, and I was trying to figure out what. As he is on top of the cat tree, all sticking out and looking down the corridor. And I think he's gonna jump.
Cat behavior. Cat behavior.
I think he's gonna jump at any moment.
Literally, are we having a GM cat watch stream, apparently?
I could turn the camera on and point it up towards where they are, but I would have to position it. Anyway, you said something, Durkin, when you came out?
Yeah, I said something with. What did I say? Okay, something like. Well, first a sound of surprise, which is a bit odd to just replay on demand, but. And what are you doing?
I was just curious what was happening.
Let's step outside.
He like stands upright and like brushes his clothes off because he was leaning up against the door. Oh, what? How can I help?
Say, you wouldn't happen to have some sort of draconic ascendance?
Sorry, that notification sound is always so.
Yep, that's me. That's
okay.
that's how he knows me.
The
That
timing.
sound is always me.
I know, but the timing is just. You would have to have some draconic heritage. Dun-dun-dun. It's like quest unlock or something. Dun-dun-dun.
Also, am I the only one that think it's very rude to ask that question?
Yeah, it sounds. I mean, not sure about rude, but it was at least very brusque.
Why?
Out of nowhere.
Me personally, no. I have been trying to contact and find someone in the city who is, but I'm not sure if he's made the transition over to Elysium.
Oh, okay. So someone that's not even here yet. Okay. Avaris is nearby, yes.
Yes, I think, unless he went somewhere.
Well, he's reading the notification he just got, I guess.
Navarist?
I am here.
Okay.
Okay.
So
Exist.
news. Good. Somewhat good news is that there might be a way to replace Dragon's Blood.
Nice.
The less nice news is that the alternatives are also not very common and require some additives.
Hmm.
So, for example, kobold or a basilisk's blood could be used for replacement with some additives. That's a separate task that we would need to sort out, is finding some minerals that need to be added in. And they themselves are not trivial to get either. Additionally, if you happen to know of someone with draconic ascendance, like sorry, GM, out of character is, because the alchemist mentioned specifically a sorcerer of draconic bloodline, which is a bit of a game mechanical term. How common knowledge is it that sorcerers in particular can be like this? So how weird would it be to just say, for example, a sorcerer of draconic ascendance?
Dragon lineage.
Common knowledge in arcane, like in the arcane circles, it is common knowledge.
Mhm.
Outside of that, it wouldn't be.
Okay, so from a magic knower to another magic knower, it would make some sense. It would not be weird to just name drop that.
Especially not to Abaris, who, when it comes to, you know,
Yes, yes. He takes the Captain Jack Harkness approach. Yeah.
when it comes to the crossing of species, he would not be a stranger to it, or to the knowledge of its existence.
We
As
joke.
in, what can he get away with?
But then, okay, so also alternatively to those creatures, also someone of draconic descendants, for example, dragon bloodline sorcerer would fit the bill. You would need some of their blood in addition to these other minerals. One of them we know a place to find, so it's the mineral that exists that we should be able to find in the Hydra Cave, if you fancy a blast from the past. And the other two, we would have to dig for them.
I have a question. Say we
Yes?
were to replace this blood with something that was transmuted into blood. Would that work?
Huh. What would you be transmuting into blood?
Why, wine, of course.
Of course.
The most reasonable.
Makes sense. Checks out.
It's red, it's the same thing.
Tried and true method.
What if it's white wine?
I'm gonna make the Christian joke of, but wine is Christ's blood, so of course you would use it.
Yeah, that's the why I said the tried and true method.
Okay.
Interesting. Derkin will ask, and Derkin goes back to the door to ask the alchemist.
What are you gonna ask him?
Darius told me.
So hey, would something transmuted into blood function for this?
You see him look up from what he's doing. His eyes narrow skeptically. As you say, "Is this some suggestion from that old coot?"
Potentially.
He stares at you intensely before saying, "If you're prepared to deal with the consequences of messing with the natural order of things, be my guest."
Be my guest.
I need to add that to the list, huh?
Derkin will write that down as to avoid if possible. All right. See you later. And to leave again.
Mhm.
And outside to them. So there may be some drawbacks, and this is mainly to Avarish. There may be some drawbacks by downgrading the original ingredient. So, Jam, I think he also sent this for the blood of other creatures that would also be risking some effects by downgrading.
Side effects, yes.
Yeah. It's okay. So even downgrading it from Dragon's Blood to some of these alternatives may come at with some side effects. And going further and having it be from transmutation could make that even more likely or more severe. So in general, is if you want to risk it, well, he said that he will try, but he warns of possible side effects.
I would prefer to keep my options open, but my first choice is still, well, you know whom.
Exactly. That's why Derkin is saying all of this, although it does feel like
ASMR time.
It does feel like the transmutation is probably best avoided.
Everyone's listening to the cat.
Yes.
Cat. Okay.
Very important message.
What do you think it was? Like a
I don't know.
vibrator?
A fart.
What?
I don't know.
Come on now.
Like a chess cheating machine or something?
It's just cheating machine. I love that.
You know the reference, right?
I am aware of the reference. Yes.
I'm not.
Wait, you're not?
I also didn't get it.
I mean, having stuff up your butt is very known to be a common way of cheating in chess.
Oh, chess.
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 Okay, the
Chest.
thing
chess.
with the other guy some time ago. I've heard that.
What is his name?
understood
Hans
that
Niemann
chest-
or something?
Yeah,
I heard
I think it was
chest
Niemann.
heating machine. That's what I heard.
No.
Yes, I heard chest something machine.
I heard chest heating machine.
No.
I was like,
Chess cheating machine.
okay, now I understood. But that was not what I got at first. Yes.
It would probably make some kind of noise like this.
I'm no
Really?
expert in the matter, so I don't know.
Yes, so no idea.
Boris is the expert.
True.
The character. He's talking about the character.
Yes, I'm talking about the character.
Unless you're telling us something.
That's why it's a Boris.
I mean,
It's always the character name.
given the amount of one-on-one roleplay they have,
You never know.
You never know.
Wow.
wow, chica, wow, but chica, wow.
Anyway. Nobody, how do you want to proceed?
I just told you. Let me try and communicate. Boris
Okay.
scrunches his face and thinks very, very hard.
Boris
not
dies.
Phrasing.
No,
Phrasing.
it's naughty thoughts, because naughty thoughts help with communicating with Hatim and Mama. It's a whole thing, you know?
I'm aware.
Preposterous. I'm sure it would be fine.
Whenever they finish their thing,
I do this kind of thing all the time.
You resurrect people all the time?
No, but, recipe calls for a little bit of something and you use something that is similar. It works.
oh my
For
god,
what
that
kind
is
of
the worst.
preparations?
Well, anything to do with alchemy?
What was the most complex substitution that held up to scrutiny?
Well, there was this one time. I don't have a story prepared.
Well,
Like
we
him.
need. Well, I can't actually take the GM. GM needs to come up with whether or not the succubus responds. So,
Hold on.
Mm. Because this would be something to talk while Avarish is scrunching his face.
Mm-hmm.
Let me do one. He almost jumped to the screen. And I mean, like, jump from on top of me onto the screen, and I grabbed her in the middle of the air.
Did he catch them
Yoink.
out?
No, I didn't let her get there. But it would have, like, thrown the monitors completely out of place. Rame. Baixa teu teu irmão. Vai lá. My cat is demanding attention. As one does.
For a short break?
No, it's fine. I think I found a way to entertain her.
You can multitask.
Apparently, yes.
What was I going to ask? Wait, you wanted to communicate with the succubus?
Yes. And I'm thinking naughty thoughts. That's important, okay? Don't laugh.
Are you trying to send a specific message, or
Communicate.
She might think it's a booty call.
like open a communication channel?
Yes. I want naughty thoughts just help speed up the process, you know. It is known.
Wait, hold on. So, what are you trying to tell the succubus? Do you want like an update on how things are going?
Yes. I was undecided if I wanted to send a message for her to hurry up, through pictograms, like me half naked in a bed. Or something else, but yeah, let's go with that.
he's trying to seduce the succubus into hurrying up.
Yes.
That's a very Bard coded. As the kids say.
As has happened with several times you trying to communicate with her, you don't really get a response back.
No. I'm being left on red.
So to answer your question, well,
Whose question?
there was this one time. Oh, sorry, I'm using the wrong voice. I was using the alchemist. Well, there was this one time. We were looking for a moonlit orchid, and you know those things, they only bloom during full moons, and it was a new moon. I mean, what are you supposed to do? Like, just wait for the next full moon? Of course not. Well, we had a... let's just say... we had a phoenix feather. And you combine that with a little bit of alchemical fire. You cast a level 2 transmutation spell on it. And voila! It worked.
It is level 2 you speak of.
It's a technical term.
It's an
Marshals wouldn't understand.
it's an academical term, yes. It's in his book, The Levels of Magic.
The levels of magic. Oh, I know the author. It's Mr. MacGuffin, right?
No, it's
Wolodar's.
Wolodar's. He is a published author, as
Yeah.
we've established.
Don't you know?
Of course, makes sense. Sorry. Mea culpa.
But with that Phoenix Feather alchemical fire transmutation spell
Mhm.
to produce the moonlit
Orchid. Hmm. Well, not to produce a moonlit orchid, but
to replace
to replace, yeah.
what? Okay, before I make more questions, GM, does this sound like complete bullshit or?
Knowledge Arcana.
Knowledge Arcana. No, not here. Knowledge Arcana.
Wait, is my cat biting the door?
They might do that.
Doorcat.
Oh no, he's biting on a piece of string. Okay. It's hard to tell because he's like completely black, so I can only see his shape, not what he's actually doing.
That's racist.
Well, he's black. I can only see his teeth when he opens his mouth. Or his eyes when he looks at me. Or his the top of his head, because there's places where he has less fur. Anyway, it's normal. Cats don't have as much fur on the tops, well, the sides of their head, near where their ears are. Is what he's saying preposterous? 90% of it doesn't make any sense to you. But there's like a hint of doubt that he might actually be onto something. You know those feelings where it's like you've never heard this in your life and it sounds completely made up? But what if? You know?
I see. But so he was trying to use this orchid as an ingredient of something else.
Mhm.
What was this something else supposed to do, and what did it do actually?
Oh, we just needed something to grant temporary flight.
And usually you would have used the orchid, but the other combo did the trick.
Why, yes. That is what I said. I successfully replaced one ingredient with the other.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Like I said, it's preposterous that he wouldn't want to. He does the air quotes risk doing something like that.
Were there no other changes to the expected outcome?
Not as far as I can tell.
He could only fly down.
He could only fly in the direction of gravity.
Yeah, exactly.
That'd be funny.
I mean, if you go by the spells that have ingredients that make some kind of sense, you could say that Phoenix Feather granting flight is not weird. It's weirder that the orchid does, for example, I guess.
Mhm.
In that mindset, I mean, but free shrugs.
Yep.
It's still up to Abaris anyway, and he was scrunching his face.
Yeah, he didn't get a response. No.
Are they going to be there waiting for the response, or?
Are you?
I think the question here on our side is whether what course of action does he want to go, because we need a blood replacement. So ideas for how to get one of these, because if we need to get one of these other creatures, it's back to asking. Might be more attainable than the dragon's blood.
Again, don't want to say something that GM had already said, but the dragon did attack the city recently, so it is possible that the stepped on a sharp house, and
Yes, but is it not going to be like a 1 week old blood?
Oh yeah, there's like it needs to be fresh.
I would expect so.
I mean, you're not gonna get fresh blood.
Why not?
You mean the thing is, if it's splattered somewhere because of a wound, it's going to have dried up. It's not like you have a little bottle of it lying around.
I thought
like a
you
little
were
mob
going...
in the game.
I thought you were going to say, yes, because replacing it with the reptile's blood is a lot better than...
Yeah, exactly. Than dry blood.
That would be a next step, but even without just considering that.
So what
the
is
thing
your
is,
next course of action?
Yeah, I think it's about his decision here, but also we know that. Do we know? We have not talked to it. Robert, do we know that there is this blood in the slums, or the possibility of finding something in the slum?
I mean, you know the city was here when the dragon. I mean, you
Yeah, but do we know that you are there?
probably no.
I
Yeah,
don't think so. We know he went to the brothel, I think.
Yeah.
To the brothel and to the guards, but I mean, since you know the dragon thing, maybe you could actively go to the slums. That is-
Okay, sure. I can bring it up to Abadi and ask about that. This is a funny communication.
So I was gonna ask, who cast the message fell here?
Yeah, I
Yeah,
mean,
exactly.
the thing is like they're not
It's-
advancing their part of the story. Like, just do something, or say, yeah, we wait for something.
It is Nomish invention, the walkie-talkie. But
The walk and
still,
talk.
yes, we need to decide something. Could also be further alternatives because there's also no guarantee that there is some where you are.
Yeah, I'm not going to metagame to that point. I'm just going to say that you know this dragon was here, and yeah, it's a non-fact that everyone knows.
So yes, maybe we can just mention it out loud for about it as well. Yes, there's also the dragon having attacked the city, and so there's a chance that he might have her actually might have stabbed herself somewhere and left some blood somewhere. But feels like a very extremely long shot.
I mean, I'm up for a long shot.
He says after being part of this campaign for many years. Because
It's nothing.
It's not
it's
a one.
nothing
It's not a one shot.
It's a long shot.
Long shot.
So, course of action?
I don't know. I'm not there.
Course of action is let's go to the slums.
Okay.
But it's
Meanwhile-
fake dragon blood bullshit.
Well, looking obviously concerned. Well, if you're going there, you don't need my help anymore, right?
If you want, you can come with us.
No,
It'd be
I
fun.
don't.
Yes, that's why I said if you want to.
I have more work I need to do.
Okay.
All right. Have a nice day.
Thank you. Thank you very much for the offer.
If you need me, you know where to find me. As he, still deeply concerned, starts walking back to his place.
There's an extra bonus to choosing to go to the slums. It provided also a very neat way of dismissing Gualedaras. He dismissed himself.
You could have asked, like, "Hey, we're gonna do some
Yeah, but it
stuff."
would be okay. We are done asking questions. You can go walk back home. Thanks. Or he decides to go home himself. Less awkward.
Okay, my question is, how are we on time? And
Fine by me.
Yeah, it's fine by me.
Yeah, I think it's fine.
what is fine? Like 30? 40?
Yeah, all
Sorry.
the way to midnight for me, it's fine.
Tavares?
Midnight is pushing it a bit, but yes, it works.
Okay, so I'll aim for 30, 40. Robert, you
Meanwhile.
yes, in going towards the hospital, you do reach the edge where the streets once again start being a little bit more clean, a little bit more organized. You start seeing more people that aren't just staring at you when you're not looking. You no longer feel as observed as you did. But yes, you are on the edge of where the slums would begin. I don't know if you want to escort them all the way, go with them all the way to the hospital, or...
Robert would love to do that,
Mhm.
but Robert does not have the time.
Yeah.
And I explain that, and I wish them all the best.
Mhm.
And off we go.
2?
Okay, so I speak with the guards, and what I say is, okay, there's something that I still want to do in the slums. I want to try to find 2 people, or wait, these guys. Sorry, out of character. These guys are known to be MIA, right? To be victims.
They are known to be victims, yes.
Okay, so but like they are in the hospital, or
No, they're
it's
not.
just okay.
They would be in their own houses.
Okay, so I want to visit Reese Wise Meadow and Young Rich Rotten Brawl. Daria Fall Guys was the nurse. Okay, she was fancier, the fancier place.
Yep.
And I want to try to find some kind of dragon blood, possibly somewhere the dragon smashed. Do you know any place where the dragon's trajectory?
Well, that would be a bit more to the other side of the slums. We were in the part that was still mostly intact. It would be all the way in.
Okay, so
side.
I guess since I've already found Grace, sorry, this would be something I would have liked to analyze better. There was no evidence of the Dream Eater, right, on our place.
Not that you could have found, no.
Okay. Okay, so let's head to the destroyed part of the slums then.
So you're going to only be accompanied by 2 guards, since the other one is taking...
Yeah.
Grace down to the hospital.
I actually asked the guard if they noticed anything different with their colleagues that have gone that have been stationed to the library.
You mean besides them being a bit more tired?
But okay, so that's normal. Okay, it's curious, right?
Well, what can I say? I guess it is a bit of a boring place if nothing happens there. I guess anyone would get sleepy.
Okay. So let us head to the rundown part.
And didn't you want to go to... Give me a second.
Checks notes.
Checks notes.
Young Rich.
To Jan Rich and Theresa's place? Or you want to go there after?
Is it on the way?
Yes. Jan Rich's place is... Theresa, I think she was on the other side where it got destroyed.
Oh damn! We lost our escort, our guide. But maybe she wouldn't know this place.
You asked if she knew these people. She said no.
Yeah, but maybe she knew where the places were, because the guards are not accustomed to the slums. Okay, so let's go to Young Rich first.
Oh, they were briefed this morning on who got attacked and where they would be. So yes, they do know.
Oh, okay, good.
They are aware.
So I go to Young Rich then.
Hold on. It is the cat's playtime. Both of them are now
Both.
active and alert.
You have triggered the cats.
Yes. Well, she did it.
They triggered themselves.
Yes.
You have done that yourself.
Okay. You once again go through the city, going. Well, again, people are suspicious. This time,
is there like any beggar or someone I might give a coin to and ask for some information?
let me put it this way: the streets that you start going through, at least in the beginning, are now vacant.
Mm-hmm.
Because you're going through the same place where you went through twice, and people scattered.
Yeah, makes sense.
Upon seeing the guards patrol there multiple times.
Makes sense.
As you keep going further in, though, you do start seeing people once again. There's no one actively begging, but there are people just slumped down. Okay. Come here. Sorry, my cat is.
Hey,
Playing
good
with
sir, would
tables.
you like to evolve the plot?
Like I said, not necessarily anyone begging per se, but they are like slumped on the floor and like curled up.
Okay.
Would this be the kind of person you would want to?
Yeah, I mean, Robert is a kind heart. You would like to try to help somehow.
He is?
Yeah, Robert is. Why wouldn't he be?
Maybe not towards you.
Just not towards you. Yeah, of course. I mean, these people, they have gone through some through a bad time. They're not willingly shoving their peepees on demon vajayjays.
But that's the best part.
Sorry, what?
Anyway, who cast this message spell again?
Yeah, we are close to Young Rich, right?
Are you asking the guards?
I mean, I guess they would tell me, oh, it's that house over there or something like that.
Well, if you would be an eye shot, maybe, or when you got even closer.
Okay. Like when we are on the same street, I ask someone that is like slumped down if hey sir, do you happen?
Here comes the.
Oh yeah. Like what happened? What? Oh god.
What?
You noticed his intrusive accent.
Yeah.
I asked
Well,
the guard.
God.
The god. Yeah. I go. Excuse me, sir. Oh yeah. I don't know. I mean, it's flowing in British. I mean, let's roll with it.
I'm not sure if
Excuse
it's
me,
British,
sir.
but it's an accent.
It is an accent.
It's an accent.
It is something.
One of the accents of all time.
I was
Definitely
thinking
one.
the same thing.
Do you happen to know Young Rich Autumn Brawl?
I'm assuming you're approaching one of the people slumped down sitting down on the floor.
Yes.
You approaching this person. This person would look up towards you, seeing that you are accompanied by 2 guards. Immediately would start like shaking and retracting, like trying to squirm away. I haven't seen anything, I swear.
We are not here to hurt you, sir.
He
If you're
gets
going for an
up.
accent, it should be French, actually.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know.
Fun.
It's the way it's going.
Baguette.
Baguette.
Oui, baguette. That baguette sounded a bit Russian accent, but
Baguette.
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 Very good vodka.
Very good croissant.
Un croissant.
No.
Yeah.
Very good croissant.
Uh-huh.
It's an
Oh,
Russian
yes,
accent.
huh.
but refuse. I was actually thinking of the Gatflint sketch.
We're getting old.
Sneaky cat.
This person that you're asking questions to would like get up, grab whatever he has next to him, and start running away.
We have no intention of to harm you, sir.
He's vaulting it. He's not even looking
That's
back.
That's not
That's not going to help.
reassuring. Yes.
Mm,
You're not very reassuring.
okay.
In seeing this, the people who are on the streets, they also start to scatter into the alleyways and disappear from view until the street is completely empty.
Wait. As they are scattering, I mean, I think I'm following Durkin's advice. I mean, hobos are vending machines for plot progression. So, let's go roll with it.
The reason I wrote that was because of how you were talking about.
Yeah, no. I'm definitely going to try it now.
No, but that sounds like it's what we were doing already. Because
No.
is there any person around I can give a coin to give
And ask
me
for
information? That's why I wrote that.
I mean, but if they don't, yeah, let's ignore. And yeah, I just go for the house.
A very frustrated Robert.
Well, seeing your frustration, one of the guards, the one that originally like pulled you away,
Mhm.
he puts his hand on your shoulder and says, "Oh, just forget it, kid. These are a bunch of thugs. They see any authority figure and they scatter like roaches."
Yeah. Well, we still have to find young Rich. But thank you.
Robert has finally seen parental love.
Yeah.
It's the closest he has ever felt to parental love.
Robert will treat the buddies badly until he says, "Oh, you're like a brother to me," and then Derek will be, Robert will be like, "I'm a what?"
And get even more upset and
Exactly.
get afraid of being bullied.
Yeah, exactly.
Wait, are my... No, never mind. I thought my cats were gonna reenact Lion King for a second.
Again.
Yeah.
Long live the king.
Okay, they are running all over the place now.
It's zombie time, it is known.
It is. You come to the...
And go.
No, to the door of the building. Where the guards escort you there as well. This door is slightly ajar, and you can hear people talking from inside.
Good. I like it. I knock on the door.
The noise that you heard inside goes
Yep.
completely silent.
I say, hello, I'm looking for young Rich. I'm investigating. I believe he's in grave danger.
There goes the accent again.
Yeah, but
Danger. Well, that's now
Danger.
canon.
Now you have to always use this accent.
Yes.
Forever. And ever.
That can be your character voice.
well, yeah. Let us see if I can keep pulling it off.
Somehow.
You hear a very concerned voice from inside. You're not with the police, are you?
Well, I'm not with the police. The police are with me. Would you prefer if they stay outside?
Who are you again?
Robert Dumier of House Dumier.
I don't know who that is. Do you know who that is? If
It's
it's
called the negative penalty to diplomacy.
Well, I know who that is. It's me, but I'm not sure if you're asking me, right? You're asking your.
Well, if
There was no.
if it's one of the guards, we have to let them in. You hear some footsteps coming up towards the door. Cats are having the zoomies. I don't know if you heard that.
Yeah, we
We
did.
did.
Okay.
It was a lot of fun.
And they're coming back. Never mind. You hear some footsteps coming up towards the door. The door starts to open slightly and creaking loudly as it's open. You see he's a young man. Oh, maybe like a few years older than you.
Mhm.
His hair is completely disheveled, like his clothes are torn. Looking inside, you see that he is not alone. There are at least 20 other people inside, and they're all like huddled up and staring at the door. Well, in different parts of the room. You were looking for someone?
Young Rich.
Yeah, something happened last night and he hasn't woken up since.
Have you all been with him?
We all live here.
Yeah, but were you with him when something happened?
No, just this morning we couldn't wake him up. And well, it seemed serious, and we tried to take him down to the hospital, but well, we couldn't afford to leave him there.
Okay. Have any of you been having issues sleeping? Night terrors, nightmares.
You can see that he looks back at everyone and then looks back at you. You said that they could stay outside, right?
Yes.
Come in, please.
I tell the guards. Would you mind waiting here a bit for me?
He's
Wow.
immediately ganked.
I mean, roll for initiative, I guess.
20 druggies versus 1 highly skilled martial artist. Who will win?
Depends on how much coke they did.
Exactly.
You get a strength bonus and a strength and intelligence debuff whenever you.
Yeah.
And it stacks. And it stacks. It's like the mutagen, right?
Yeah, the mutagen is exactly like that. That's
The
why
mutagen
I
is just coke.
Yeah. That's a funny idea for an alchemist. It's a drug addict.
Bonus to reflexes and strength. Debuffs to everything else.
Okay,
Sounds
so
perfect.
I asked the guards to stay outside.
Well, if I'll give you 10 minutes. If we don't hear back from you, we're coming in.
Okay, we have 10 minutes. Thank you.
I'm assuming you walk inside then.
Yeah, walk inside.
Uh,
Roll for
he
initiative.
he closes the door behind you. You hear a click as it is locked behind you.
Mhm.
Meanwhile, oh wait, on top of that, as he's locking the door, and you notice that everyone, well, seems to settle just slightly more. And you see that there is what appears to be a corpse, like half covered by a blanket.
A corpse
the
or
floor.
A body.
not moving? A body not moving. Yeah.
Might be a
Could
corpse.
be Anrich. Yeah.
Meanwhile, what was Abaris and Durkin going to do? Going to the slums
Yes.
by yourselves? Oh, could go
Yes.
wrong.
We're two strapping young lads.
Okay.
Don't worry. Abaris will sell his soul to a homeless person. It's fine.
Okay, going towards the slums, getting to again to an area where everything goes from bustling. There's people going around. There's commotion. To a place where the floor has trash. No, the floor has trash on it. Strangely enough, the streets are mostly empty. Well, at least the how I will say it, the more main street, if you will, or the largest street that you would find. There are some alleyways, and they do seem to have some people there. They might be conducting shady business. But yes, the streets
Boy,
seem
shady
to be
business. My favorite thing in the world.
But it's his favorite.
seem to be mostly empty. Going further and further in, you start to see more people. Well, most
Sorry, I assume we're kind of following signs of destruction.
not yet.
Not yet.
Well, you know that it is somewhere further in,
Okay.
and just going in that general direction. You just know the reports that you had and the view that you had when you entered the city last time. You have a vague idea of where it would be. Like I said, while most people don't seem to be paying any attention to you, you you do also have the feeling you're being watched. Okay. You hear some snickering, some whispering. Yes.
Okay.
At some point, the town itself starts to, well, have more clear signs of destruction, as in parts of buildings on the floor, just pieces of wood and rubble on the floor. The buildings themselves, they were already run down, but these ones are like falling apart.
Nice.
With more clear markings of destruction. You also start to see more people trying to not so much rebuild the destroyed parts, but more trying to make them livable, if you will. Like just putting drapes over parts of the rubble and, you know, camping out underneath a more livable part.
Okay. So just to make sure that I'm getting the full picture, the dragon physically destroyed this part of town, correct? No big fireballs or anything. Or
More
elemental blast.
More physical, yes.
Okay.
More trampling.
Okay.
Is there anything you want to do here in particular?
Just Darkin, could you identify dragon's blood? Or
GM, I believe I would.
Be able to identify dragon's blood?
Mm-hmm.
If you were to find it, you could try to roll for it, yeah.
Okay. Darkin can well, Darkin hopes that he would be able to if we find something. Yeah.
I guess there's.
As in rolling a knowledge arcana would be.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah, but it's something that he Darkin can attempt to do. He knows what to do to try to figure out.
Okay. Then I guess we have no choice but to look around.
Right. You going to look around?
Yes, I want to look for the sharpest and pointiest of rubble.
And probably standing somewhat tall, because I'm assuming it would be like walking on someone that would knock it.
Maybe there is a house shaped like a Lego brick.
That just hurts, though.
Shaped like
Does it draw blood?
Shaped like a D4.
Exactly.
No,
Push
that
them out.
hurts. No, that will draw blood.
Roll a D4. Sorry, I'm joking. Give me a perception.
Mm-hmm. Both of
All right.
us.
Yeah, both of you.
Both of you. That's poor.
And you too, Durkin?
I only see my roll, I don't see his.
I only see his, I don't see yours.
Yes.
Let me refresh, because I had a little red banner earlier, but it went away. It's not. It was fixed.
I also tried to
had
move a
lost connection.
token and I only saw it on one side, so I moved the bars down and I only saw it on the one I dragged it with.
I didn't see that about it moved either. Now I'm checking the stream and it's there, but I had only I had moved it earlier.
I know it's real time. Cama, larga lá a cama.
For some
Tens o
reason, it's
teu
not loading
brinquedo.
Roll20. If well, I had a 19. I mean, yes, it's.
Sure you did.
I did roll the 10 plus
Uh-huh.
bonus 9.
Uh-huh.
And now I pressed F5 and I can show the print screen, which is very convenient, but it was a 19.
Mm-hmm.
Let me see if I can roll confirm. No, I can't. Oh, hey, you're
What
back.
the fuck? Oh, yes. It did load now.
Do you
I can
still
go again.
see? Do you still see your 19?
No, I see a Barish 16.
And you see my 11 for you?
I do.
Okay. Well, you can roll it again. I'll take
Yep.
the average of the three.
Again.
I'm joking. Just roll it as if it didn't count.
Perception.
Well, almost roll
okay.
confirm.
Close enough.
The first thing you notice is that as you start, well, paying more attention to details of destruction, the feeling that you were being watched becomes more evident. In particular, as 3 people start approaching you.
Oh shit.
We go again.
What? Well, I should have gotten water for what I'm about to do. You folk are not from this part of town, are you? And we will leave it at that. These fine gentlemen might just want to have a small talk with you.
Mm.
Will they invite us for tea and crumpets? Crumpets.
No, but maybe Robert will with his newfound accent.
I'm gonna decide if his accent is more Aussie or if it's more British.
I don't know, my friend.
I just think it's an accent.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
One of the accents of all time.
One of the accents of all time.
Actually, kind of productive.
Yes.
Did you guys notice
Yeah.
I kept saying Young Rich because I forgot his name was Jan Rich?
I wanted to comment that you have managed to never say his name properly so far.
Yeah.
I just thought you were like making a rapper joke, so no.
Young,
Yeah.
Young Rich.
Young Rich. And it's funny because he lives in the slums.
Okay, is there anything you guys want to add before we head off?
No.
Well, at some point, I think I need a refresher on what exactly happened with the dragon attack.
Dragon attack.
Damn.
Damn.
I think the refresher, if I am not mistaken, you guys can correct me if I'm wrong.
No, I know what triggered it. It was the message that we delivered from the kid.
Was it
But-
though?
No. It was before
not?
that.
It was before that, yeah.
No, the message from the kid triggered an attack on you.
Okay.
And you were chased out of the cave by the dragon. And then teleported out of there by the kid who was like laughing his ass off outside.
Then I don't remember this. I remember after that there was the stampede or whatever. that must be when the dragon was at the Hydra cave then. And we get into town and seeing that destruction had happened.
Yeah.
It's okay, the refresher is even more needed than I remembered, than I thought.
I have to look back at the recordings.
I don't know if that is available.
I think there might be.
Okay.
Not that far back. It's like, what, 4 years ago?
Right.
The thing is, the thing is, YouTube used to have it differently, to where it wouldn't separate it into a live section.
Oh.
So
Okay,
it
then
might
some
be,
will be on videos.
yeah, it might be on some obscure video from a long back.
If you find a video of that, send it my way as well. I would be interested.
Okay. But
Yes.
if I recall correctly, it was after you killed the Hydras?
Yes, it was.
I think so.
Yes, we still did quite a lot after we killed the Hydrants, if I'm not mistaken.
Guys, we have this footage. We could train AI to play our characters.
Mm,
But why?
yes.
To waste water.
Yes.
Man, there's been some really funny videos because of that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
There.
well, like those of the cat driving and so on.
No, I meant because of the water consumption.
Yeah, it's
There
insane.
are memes that are just about
Yeah.
that itself.
The
Because it's
optimist and pessimist memes. Is that what you're talking about? No?
I'm not remembering one of that template, so to speak, but just in general, sometimes you see memes that this is why the electricity bill is 600 euros or something like this.
Okay. No, what I'm referencing is there's memes of the half glass full dilemma,
Yeah.
and it's like the
And
pessimist it's half empty, the optimist is half full, and then there's like a bunch of different opinions about water, and then you have AI and it's just chugging down the glass of water.
Guys,
Like-
you're all great. I'm just super sleepy.
Okay.
Alright.
Okay.
Bye.
You're not gonna wait the extra 10 minutes for my birthday?
I'll wait then.
No, I'm
Oh.
joking. I'm joking. Go to sleep.
No, no, I won't.
Oh no. Anyway, is
What
there
do you-
anything?
Let's end the stream.
Yeah, is there anything you want to add before we head off?
Nope.
I
Right then.
think not.
To anyone watching in the future, thanks for being here, and hope to see you next time.
Bye bye.
Bye.
I like the awkward silence.